Hey guys, how are we all doing? It is time. The Premier League has dropped and Sorare has done it in an extremely well done way that I did not expect at all. The gripes I had with the Global Cup launch, where I thought the advertisement made absolutely no sense because if someone that doesn't know Sorare watches that advertisement, they won't know what it's about. They have come out with this one for the Premier League, which was absolutely incredible and just perfect. So, shout out to Sorare and shout out to this team right here that is apparently going to be winning me a a star rare, which I'm extremely excited about. We'll get to that in a second because I feel like there might be a lot of people that are watching this content right now that are like, hey, hold on, I'm new to this. What are you talking about? I just came in because the Premier League said something about Sorare fantasy football. Well, guys, Sorare is a fantasy football platform. If you guys play a fantasy Premier League, for example, which in my opinion doesn't even get close to how good Sorare is, you will be very excited about what Sorare has just launched. The Premier League has come in, it is officially licensed, and you can go ahead and play it for free in order to go ahead and get yourselves some amazing rewards. Now, for some reason, I have KDB twice there, but this is my, I'll show you guys my team that I have put together. In terms of the extra, I think, oh, where the hell did why did my KDB get deleted off of it twice? It is buggy at the moment because it's the first day, but I am assuming they're going to fix this. I have two Trippiers, two Benitez's, two Nketiahs. Okay, hold on a second. Let's do this together. Let's delete this. Can I somehow delete this team? Delete. Yep. Confirm. Premier League Amateur Draft gone. So let me try that again. Here it is. Premier League redraft. And it gives me the same players again. Okay, this is not the exact way we wanted to start this off. That is for sure. I don't know how to do this. How about we do an autofill and then confirm the draft and then delete it again? Is that going to be a possibility? So let's do this again the way I wanted to set it up. I initially wanted Nketiah here because I think for the 40 points, he's a great option. And then in terms of lowest points when it comes to the attackers, for me, I think there is only one option that I really do like, and it is Jota. Jota right now is only 40 points. You have 400 points in total to go ahead and pick your free-to-play draft team, and you can go ahead and win yourselves things that are worth actual money to go ahead and progress in terms of gameplay on Sorare. I will explain that in a bit to you guys as well, but Jota is the one that I personally want. And then when it comes to the midfielders, there's only one option for me. It is KDB. I want KDB in there. And then in terms of lowest points in the midfield, I think not lowest points actually. I want to go for another midfielder that I really like, James Ward-Prowse, who takes a lot of set pieces for Southampton. And then defensively, this is where things get interesting. I want to pick Matip. And then I think I had Chips. Yeah, I had Trippier. And then goalkeeper-wise, lowest points, I want the Brighton goalkeeper. I think he was quite cheap, if I'm not mistaken. Yes, Robert Sanchez, 42 points. Just perfect for this one. And then as a backup goalkeeper, someone that could get a chance to play, I would assume Areola. Does he stand a chance if Fabianski gets injured? I am assuming Areola does get a chance. And then we can confirm that draft. That would be my team fully using the 400 points. I would go with Robert Sanchez against Bournemouth, Trippier against West Ham at home, Tottenham against Manchester City, KDB easy goal or assist, and Nketiah up top. Jota is going to be a backup up until he's back, and then James Ward-Prowse in the team as well. That is a team filled with 3 set-piece takers, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to go with Kieran Trippier because he is actually, funnily enough, one of the best players on the platform right now. So I want to take him as my captain. And with that being said, my team for the upcoming game week is already set. You guys should be taking part in this because if you do so, you are eligible to win prizes starting off from the 200th position, Tier 3 limiteds, Tier 2 limiteds from 6th to 50th, and then Tier 1 limiteds for 4th and 5th, and then Star Limited all the way up top. Star Limiteds can include some incredible players here. When it comes to the Premier League draft, it has KDB, Haaland, and Lloris in there. And I can tell you guys, Haaland, for example, let's go to Haaland. Haaland at the moment, he goes for, wow, the new Premier League card goes for 1,500 euros. The second one sold for 930 because the first card that comes out has some collectability value as well. So that is one to look at. But that just showcases you guys, you can play this the whole time for free and have fun with it. First of all, compete against your friends by creating private leagues as well. And then going ahead, camera focus, thank you. And then going ahead and progressing into the higher scarcities as well to compete in there. But having said that, like, you can do this not just with the Premier League, you can also do this with the French League, right? So you have the French Amateur League as well. It has the same kind of price pool. Now, obviously, France has a bunch more stars in there already. So you could win someone like Mbappe, Messi, Neymar. Those players are eligible to be won there. Then you have the other divisions as well with Bundesliga, with La Liga, with Serie A. You can tell Sorare has basically gone ahead and done what EA has done, which is like getting all the licenses for FIFA. If you guys turn on FIFA, you will have most of the teams licensed, and you will be able to basically use any player from the world with their real likeness in the game and the image rights. And now Sorare has basically done that on this platform with fantasy football and just taken it to another level. So I'm absolutely amazed with this product and just love what they have done. I've been here since 2021, so it's just so exciting to see how things have improved when it comes to Sorare. Now, I can tell you guys right now, at the moment, for my viewers that have already been here, yes, we did finish in under 23 Pro, which is a competition in which you use the rare slash super rare scarcity. I came in into the 12th position by the looks of things. And as you guys know, up to 13th, it pays to a star rare, which would be a back-to-back star rare finish for me, which I don't know how the hell. So last week we came in 5th. This week we're coming in into the 13th position. Last week, 5th position was the last position to win a star rare. This week, it's the same with the 13th. So if I can keep going like this, I'll be pretty happy. And looking at this, you can see Haaland has been put into the under 23 star pool already. A lot of the players that were already on the platform but were taken away due to licensing and all that stuff, or moved over into the Premier League and stopped being printed, like Haaland when he moved from Dortmund to Manchester City, they are now back in because obviously Sorare do have the data to these players and know how much these are worth. So Haaland is in there already. I do think we have some other ones in here as well. I mean, Trent has always been here because Liverpool has been licensed. I did see some others. Yeah, Odegaard, his Arsenal cards are now going to be part of that pool as well. And you have Declan Rice, who's actually a great player for Sorare. He is in there as well. And yeah, some other ones along the way, like Moises Caicedo. So yeah, these guys are coming in with great values, and thankfully they're pushing some other players down. But I am finishing at the bottom of the tier 1 star rare in the star rare ranking. That will probably give me a chance to win up to the likes of, I would say, Trezor, David Nunez, Christensen, Moises Caicedo, the new card from Brighton. That would have a lot of demand in it. But if I can choose a player from in here, I'm not kidding you, I might be interested in a goalkeeper. I would not be against it. Lovro Majkic gets some incredible scores as an under-23 goalkeeper. And as far as I can remember, he goes for under-23 for yet another season. He has great value on him. And I would probably keep him to continuously solve this goalkeeper issue I've been having. And he should be worth a lot more than Virginia, who should not be in this in this price pool because Virginia has been dropped by his team. But having said all that, I've made a couple of moves, guys. I have gone in for Juan Brunetta, a forward that is incredible. Brunetta, let's take a look at him real quick. He has started off into the season just absolutely on fire. He has a forward card, which just makes him so much more valuable because it is a forward that can rack up AA scores in the past year, 12.4 AA in general. So if he does get a decisive or two, he can go up to the likes of the 100 score that he got just recently. And Santos Laguna have started off extremely well into the new season. So I am very excited to welcome this guy into the team. Another piece that can help me moving into the summer period as well. So very, very happy with that deal right there. Then I have also gone for Barisic, which was suggested to me by one of my viewers, which I absolutely love the fact that he has gone ahead and done so. he suggested me Barisic because this guy, it's some insane scores. I mean, yes, look at this, 76, 80, 86, and then it drops down far below, which is such a weird one. But I've asked him about it, and he was like, hey, don't worry. Against the other sides in the league that are not Dinamo Zagreb or Hajduk Split, he should do really well, and he has proven that. I mean, look at these dark green scores, and I have gotten him into the club now, which I am extremely excited about. Adrian Barisic, only 0.14 ETH, and then I wanted a midfielder to pair up with Grimaldo in All-Star. Alex Garcia is the one for me. If we go into Alex Garcia, his stats, I mean, L15 of 66. Look at these scores. This guy, even without decisives as a center mid, can get up to like 77. This is incredible stuff. Someone that if he gets an assist or a goal is capable of hitting those higher highs. And in my opinion, as a 25-year-old balling out in the La Liga, it just tells me that he probably gets a big move to one of the bigger sides in Spain anytime soon. And if he does, I do believe this guy could be absolutely clutch. Now, I'm not necessarily talking about teams like Barcelona or Real Madrid, but in my opinion, some other teams like the likes of, let's say, Villarreal, Real Betis, Atletico Madrid, Real Sociedad, for example, these types of teams could do really well with a player from Girona who is currently in the 12th position, but is doing so exceptionally well. So that next step for him could be huge. And his contract is running out in this upcoming summer. So I do think this guy gets a big move unless he is loaned out from someone. Let me just quickly double check. Is Alex Garcia loaned out from someone? Oh, he was a former Manchester City player. I did not know this. So he's just joined from Eibar. He has gone to Girona. His market value has skyrocketed lately, which is lovely to see because he has one of the best stats in the La Liga this season, and it just shows in his Sorare performances as well. So I'm extremely happy to have brought him in. Another undervalued beast when it comes to the scoring. If you look at similar players, I mean, you have to pay a lot of money for these types of players. I can't wait to see how much Rodrigo goes for. Rodrigo is going to be insane. I mean, this guy is the master of the sideways forwards passing, just like Toni Kroos, and he gets some great scores. You get incredible consistency out of him. I reckon his super rare is going to go for insane amounts of money, but I am excited to see when that one is on the market. Ooh, 26 hours left. Trust me, this one is going to be very expensive. The rare ones, we already have a bid on this one for 790 euros. I mean, I think that's way too low for someone that performs that well in such a dominant side as Manchester City is. So that's something to keep a lookout for. But yeah, generally speaking, the players that are around the level of Alex Garcia in terms of scoring tend to cost a lot of money, especially this one. I initially wanted to go for Bakasetas, who, I mean, scores even better than Garcia, but Bakasetas is too expensive. In my opinion, he was too expensive for me to go ahead and spend 0.9 ETH on this one. I just couldn't bring myself to do it. So I have just, steered clear of this one for now. But the good thing is I still have 0.38 ETH laying around in the account after having done all these deals. And depending on which reward I get, we could go up again towards the 1 ETH mark, which once again opens up the chance of getting someone like Bakasetas in. But having said that, I now have Jonathan Vieira and Alex Garcia, who are two great midfielders who can hit those high scores. So I don't know if I should be going for Bakasetas. Ideally, I want to continue focusing on possibly getting like a super rare into the club that I really like. And then also, guys, Sven Mynans, sadly, is linked to AZ Alkmaar. I am desperately hoping that this deal does not go through because I don't know if he would play there. If he does play starting 11, hell yeah, put him in there because they scored tons of goals and he would be involved in them. But I have a feeling that he would not play, and that would really suck. So yeah, hopefully that won't be an issue. Hopefully he stays where he's at. And yeah, once again, back to the Premier League thing, man. I honestly do think that the Premier League launch for Sorare is just such an important one. It just had to happen. And because here's the thing, like if you go ahead and tell your friend about Sorare and try to explain it to them, most of the people that watch football, at least the ones I know, obviously from UK, US based. A lot of these guys will tell you, hey, I have a team, I have a favorite team in the Premier League. Are any of their players on the platform? And you most of the time had to say no. Now it's completely different. Everyone can find their players on this platform. I mean, people from Chile, people from Peru, people from all different countries around the world can now go into this game and be like, hold on a second, is my legend from Japan on this game, Sho Sasaki? Yes, he is on this game. Let's go with, how about this talent that plays over there for Universitario in Peru? Yes, he is on this game. Let's go over to the MLS. Is Carlos Vela on this game? Of course. Yes, he is. So basically, Sorare has gotten to a point now where it genuinely is a global platform for everyone that loves football. And one thing I personally love the most is like when you own these cards and you play in these competitions, it just enhances your level of enjoyment of football so much. So for me, that's the best thing about this product. Like, I know winning cards, winning star rares, as I've been doing recently, and just winning those high valued cards on the platform is great. But the things that I personally enjoy the most are the community. Like, I have an insane Discord, which the link in the description down below will lead you to it. Everyone is in there talking about football all day, about transfer news, about anything you can basically imagine. It's all in there. And when the games are going, everyone is rooting for their teams. Everyone looks for my scores, for example, and is like, yes, your guy scored, and then I jump in there and we're all happy. And like, the community aspect of this game is massive. You just got to find the right people to get involved with. And yeah, man, I seem to have created an amazing community. We pay attention to how people behave in there, and we keep it fresh. We keep it entertaining for everyone, and we just have a great time. So definitely jump into the Discord. And of course, guys, if you are new to Sorare, I would highly recommend using the link in the description down below to sign up. Because if you do so, rather than signing up without it, you will go ahead and get yourselves a limited for free once you have bought 5 players off the auction market. That is how it works. I never really advertise it, but now's the time because Sorare has launched the Premier League. So, having said all that, we're about to win a star rare. I do wonder who it's going to be. I cannot wait. It's going to be another one, back-to-back star rares. The last time I have done this was a long time ago, but I did do this already. So this past game week, we have one Formosa Mendy, who I already sold. By the way, I did sell him for 979, and then someone sold him for 1,054. GG's to that guy, because here's the thing. Formosa Mendy might go to West Ham. That was too scary for me. I don't want any of that. So I'm glad that I got rid of him and the next guy as well. But having said all that, let me just quickly check. I did win this NDIA. Is he back playing? He is back playing. Ooh, straight away hits a 71. NDIA, I see you. Do you have a super rare on the market? No. I might have to go in for a super rare, you know. That would be a really good super rare to have. But then again, I don't want the super rare from the second division. Anyways, I'm getting off the topic here. I wanted to showcase you guys the last time I won super rares back to back. There we go. Game week 262, game week 263. That is how far back it goes. Now we are on like game week 340. So it's amazing that we have done this once again. Let's see if I continue that. If I can continue that streak. I do have a great team lined up for this next game week. It is Diogo Costa against Maritimo away from home. Technically a good matchup. Should probably have a little bit to do, but hopefully keeps a clean sheet. Tayyip Sanuc and Getson Fernandez up against Fatih Karagümrük. Karagümrük sadly does score in most of the games, so it worries me. I kind of think maybe I should just run Getson as a super rare and take Sanuc out and put someone else in there. Trezor against UPenn. Great matchup. Trezor just hit like 90 points for me in the last game week to win me that star rare. And then Cherki is involved as well. He is involved in the team that is going to win that star rare, which is just mental. First time I'm using him, he didn't get a decisive, got me 50 points with the bonus, and that was enough. But Olympique Lyon at home against Stade Brestois, I do think that is a banging matchup. So I am thinking about putting this team out there. I gotta say, though, I do have some great options in terms of the Sanuc position. Actually, I thought I did. I guess no. I only do have Sanuc. Interesting. Oh, yeah. So the other idea I had was basically I have a bunch of players for All-Star. So Bayazet plays again now. I got a 40 in the last game. Grimaldo I have Benfica matchup, Enzo Fernandez, and then I don't have an attacker. So I am thinking about possibly going out there and picking up another attacker to fit into this team to possibly play this in All-Star. Then again, I mean, it can do well. The issue is I'm worried that Enzo gets a move to Chelsea, so I will have to wait up until, yeah, transfer deadline day. But that kind of sucks, you know. I don't know if Enzo is going to be in there or not. If he gets the move, obviously he won't be playing in that team. So it kind of bothers me. And yeah, I don't necessarily have another player that has a matchup, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, Enzo is the only one. So I don't really know if it's worth picking up another player for a second team to line up. But having said that, I probably could take someone like Sanuc out of here and probably go with a different setup. I do think I have other super rares that might be playing though, right? So Grimaldo, Enzo. Oh no, I don't have any other super rare. I do have no, I don't have Kurlat. Yeah, basically it's a question of going ahead and tearing apart the under 23 rare pro, going with Costa, Grimaldo, Trezor, Florentino Luis, Cherki. No, Costa, Grimaldo, Trezor, Getson, Cherki. Yeah, that's probably the way I would go with just one super rare, but that would be All-Star Rare Pro. Having said that, All-Star Rare Pro has 47 rewards for 630 people. Under 23 Pro, though, is seemingly even, I mean, it's all right. 20 rewards for 163 people, which basically at the moment means like more than 10% of a chance to get in there. But I don't know how I feel about the rewards pool on this one. You get first 5, you get a star rare though, to be fair. I mean, yeah, there aren't that many big leagues. In the Turkish league, you don't really have that many insane under 23s. Obviously, Benfica, you do have a bunch of under 23s, but Ramos is injured, so the striker position is lacking there. Porto don't necessarily play too many under 23s these days, so that is not a team I would necessarily worry about. Sporting do have a couple. Ligue 2 have a couple. For example, Metz has Mikutatse, so that could be interesting. And then we do have the likes of Saint Etienne, but they don't have a under 23 forward as well. So the forward position is really the one. Like that seems to be the one that could make the biggest difference. Celtic, though, that is the worry. Celtic, Jota, he could dominate. Like Celtic stacks probably will dominate All-Star and Challenger. So maybe getting out of their way in under 23 might be a thing to do. But having said that, Jota will probably be played in the under 23 pro section there for Celtic. So that's maybe something to think about. And then Genk obviously has some amazing under 23 options from defense up into the attack. And that is another thing to think about. And then obviously League as well. So having thought through all of that, I probably will end up staying another 23 Rare Pro, but I do feel like I might miss out on a lot of points from the likes of Grimaldo and such, and that could be painful after the game week closes, because I would love to win another Star Rare if I can 3 times back-to-back. But hey, guys, that is me done for today. I'm extremely excited about the Premier League dropping. I will probably have a couple of videos coming up in the future, more about Prem-focused stuff, but for now, I just wanted to share my excitement about the fact that we have all these players now coming into the game. And yeah, the Premier League is here. Now we have the best fantasy football product that is out there for sure. It is done. They have collected all the Infinity Stones. Nicholas, congratulations. Well done to you and your team. And well done to us as the community for sticking around through the tough times with Sorare. But I do think from here on up, it will go up. But don't expect too much straight away. It will be gradual increase in terms of how many people come in to play this game, and maybe possibly how the values of players go as well. Have a good one. Take care, guys, and peace.